Unlimited. Your future is unlimited. And I just had a vision almost like a prophecy. You are going to win tonight. I know, it sounds truly crazy. And true, the vision's hazy. But are you ready for a wicked game of HQ? I am Sarah Priebus, your MC, your master of ceremonies here at the Cabaret. What? Am I not allowed to mix musicals? Well, tonight is all about mixing musicals and bringing your triple threat game to the game, because it's musical night here on HQ Trivia. Oh, and now that I'm out of that little spotlight and on to the big stage, I have to say our HQ musical wouldn't be complete without our director and producer, Gab, or the costume designer. Shout out to my girl Nina over at Wardrobe, a fabulous new app for providing, you guessed it, my wardrobe tonight. Yeah. I also have a special shout out for one of our now former employees, Abe. Today was his last day at HQ, so from the whole staff, Abe, the cast and the crew, we wish you the best of luck. Thank you for all of the awesomeness that you brought to HQ. We are going to miss you. All right, back to our main event at the theater tonight. It's HQ Trivia, the musical edition. You know how to play. I'm gonna ask you some questions. You're gonna tap the right answer, and if you get them all right, you get money and points. Now, we're in the midst of season 12 here on HQ, and the format has changed a little bit. I am going to ask you 21 questions tonight, easy to hard. There are prize opportunities at Q6, Q11, and Q18. You get those right, and the choice for a prize is up to you. But if you think you can get all 21 questions right, well then, great, because we have a jackpot of $1,000 up for grabs. So choose wisely, players. I bet those levels will really come in handy with our new format. I got points, you wanna multiply them. Okay, so pick up a point multiplier right now. You can multiply your points by 5, 10, or 15 times. Points get you to new levels, and levels give you free passes on questions so you can fly through the game, like the actors in Spider-Man the Musical. Except for that one, but I heard he's doing great. Have you heard? There's a brand new game from us here at HQ. It's called HQX, and it's all about you and your creativity. So if you're into this musical theme, perhaps you're more right brain like me, in which case you're gonna love HQX. It is so easy to play, no trivia questions. All you gotta do is take pictures with your phone to compete in photo challenges. So join us and play another game with our new host, Matt Friend, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, let me tell you about some other games we got coming up. Tomorrow, it's Star Wars theme across the board, starting with HQX at 8 p.m. Eastern. Trivia is gonna follow that at 9, and then we have words at 9:30. Do or do not. There is no try. Where are my Star Wars fans at? Okay, then Friday there's another Tunes game coming your way. We're jamming out to tunes from the top artists of the decade, so don't miss that. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern. And most importantly, for all the musical lovers, Cats Hits Theaters this Friday. No, this game is not sponsored by Cats. This is just very relevant to our theme tonight. So, let's talk about the trailer real quick.
The most deserving cat will be reborn into another life, so they can be who they've always dreamed of being.
What's your name?
Cat got your tongue?
Here we go!
Now, I have seen and been in a lot of musicals. Cue the slideshow, Gab. Yes, that's me as Annie. Then we've got me as Fantine in Les Mis. This is my first musical I ever saw, which is Rent. And I'm also a really big fan of Cats the Animal. But I have never seen Cats. And I probably won't, even with the star-studded cast. Honestly, the plot doesn't really captivate me, and is it me, or are the cats oddly small for being human cats? Why are they this big when you see them in the bed or on the table? It makes no sense, but let me know in the chat if you're gonna see it, and let's count it down! Let's get quizzical. It's Q1 coming at you right now. Let's do this. What composer frequently collaborated with lyricist Oscar Hammerstein, Spock, Barack Obama, or Richard Rodgers? They brought us musicals like Oklahoma, Carousel, South Pacific, Sound of Music, and The King and I. The iconic Broadway duo Rodgers and Hammerstein, which is half Richard Rodgers. Yes, Richard Rodgers is your answer. 70,731 of you got that. But I'd be down for a Spock-Obama collab. Yes, we can live long and prosper. Q2. West Side Story was based on what Shakespeare play? Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, or Julius Caesar? Shakespeare is really the father of a lot of our musicals. Lion King is like Hamlet on a safari, Kiss Me Kate from Taming of the Shrew. The Sharks and the Jets were based off the Capulets and Montagues of Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, 64,650 of you got that. As for the other play, we don't say that name in the theater. Q3. Which Wicked character sings Popular? Nessa Rose, Glinda, or Elphaba? I so badly wanted someone to paint me green when I was in college. Elphaba? Dream roll. But this song about how to be popular is sung by Good Witch Glinda. Glinda is your answer. 58,449 of you got that. And I don't need to show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, because the only thing that really counts is moving on to the next question. And you might need some extra lives to do so. Cats have 9 lives, do you? You can use up to 3 in a game all the way up to Q18. You can also buy extra lives throughout the game by tapping that heart icon on the bottom right side of your screen. Back to the game. Q4. The title character of The Music Man appropriately sells what? Candygrams, carbon offsets, or musical instruments? What does he sell? Be careful when a man says he's a professor, because he might just be con man Professor Harold Hill selling you musical instruments. It's musical instruments here. Yep. 65,854 of you got that. Ugh, the nerve of him. Taking the money and skipping town before he delivers on those 76 trombones. Those poor kids. All right, what is one of the insults lobbied at Maria by the nuns in The Sound of Music? Ninny Hammer, Liberty Gibbet, or Lickspittle? Whew, you try saying that 3 times fast. I can't please you sometimes, and that Maria just can't please those nuns. Whether she's singing in the Abbey or late for chapel, she can't shake her reputation as a Liberty Gibbet. Liberty Gibbet. Whew. 40,854 of you got that. Dagnabbit! Did you get it wrong? 25,000 of you did. See, I learned to cuss from these nuns. Shiitake mushrooms. William Shatner. All right, you got a prize question coming up. Let's do this. We got it here at Q6. What role does Taylor Swift play in the 2019 adaptation of Cats? Rum Tum Tugger, Monkus Strap, or Bombalurina? Looks like the movie is gonna be the same as the musical. If you can get over the creep factor, you're gonna have fun with it. T. Swift wrote a new song for the film while also playing Bombalurina. Look at her. Bombalurina is your answer here. How many of you got that? 43,763 of you. And James Corden's Carpool Karaoke paying dividends. All right. What's it gonna be, people? You gonna take the coins? We are offering 80 coins to 43,763 players. You got 5 questions until the next prize, so choose wisely. You can get a lot of fun things with those coins. Money, money, money. Let me know what you're gonna do. All right, let's see who took the coins. 10,333 players chose to take the coins. And we have 38,351 that are still playing. All right, 5 questions till your next prize. Here we go. This song is in what musical?
Agony, far more painful than yours.
That song is in what musical? Is it Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, or Into the Woods? Those shoulder spalders, I got some tonight. could really belong to any Prince Charming, but that specific Sondheim style of music could only come from the fairy tale Broadway show Into the Woods. Into the Woods, yes, 30,284 of you got that. I don't know, who's got more agony? It's tough to say. I'll let those guys cry it out. Q8. Here we go. The Phantom of the Opera film from 2004 starred an actor from which comic book movie? Iron Man, Man of Steel, or 300? Hugh Jackman was reportedly offered the role, but he had to turn it down to do Van Helsing, leaving Gerard Butler to play Phantom, who later starred in 300. 300's your answer. 20,324 of you got that. Though he wasn't known for his singing experience at the time, maybe it was those abs that sealed the deal, right? Q9. But before, you can never get enough musicals in your life, and you can never get enough trivia. So, practice HQ anytime, any place, anywhere with our daily challenge. It's right in the app. Score points and coins to help you level up by practicing trivia on demand each day. Check it out, players. Now, Q9. Which Tim Burton film was adapted into a Broadway musical? Edward Scissorhands, The Corpse Bride, or Beetlejuice? Which one? This musical made headlines last week when it was announced it was being pushed out of its theater to make way for an upcoming production of Music Man and prompting the hashtag Save Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is your answer. 23,708 of you got that. Maybe if we say it 3 times, we can bring it back to the theater. I feel bad. Q10. Which Pose star originated a role in Kinky Boots? Billy Porter, India Moore, or MJ Rodriguez? I actually saw this on Broadway with Wayne Brady, who was fantastic. But musical fans weren't surprised to see this star rise after his Tony-winning performance as Lola in Kinky Boots. It's Billy Porter! Yes, Billy Porter. And, I mean, really, yeah, 22,000 of you, 127 got it. Look at those boots. Dancing in those alone deserves a Tony. Okay, you got your second prize question coming up. Get ready. Tap carefully. Which musical had a book by legendary choreographer Bob Fosse? The Pajama Game, Kiss Me Kate, or Chicago? Bob Fosse acted, danced, directed, wrote, choreographed, sometimes all at the same time. A quintuple threat? He was involved in some way in each of these musicals, but he only wrote the book for Chicago. Chicago is your answer. Yeah, 14,095 of you got that. The man who invented jazz hands put them in all that jazz. All right, players, it's time to decide. What do you want to do? We are offering 355 coins to 14,095 players. There's 7 questions until the next prize. You gonna take the coins? Make a little magic with some coins? Or are you gonna keep playing? Are you a musical nerd like me? All right, 6,135 players chose to take the coins. Well done. And we have 12,102 players. Moving on. Let's do this, guys. Got questions. Which Mamma Mia film star had previously performed on Broadway? Colin Firth, Amanda Seyfried, or Christine Baranski? Which one had previously performed on Broadway? Colin Firth performed a few plays across the pond, and Amanda Seyfried stuck to off-Broadway, so Christine Baranski is that card-carrying, Tony-winning Broadway baby. Yes, 4,604 of you got a butt. I'm gonna call our first savage question here on Mamma Mia at Q12. Mamma Mia, oh my goodness. So many Mamma Mia song titles actually apply to HQ. Money, 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 the name of the game, winner takes it all. I love it. Okay, Q13. Rent was loosely based on an opera by which composer? Giacomo Puccini, Richard Wagner, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Where my Rent head's at? I know the lyrics to every song. Now, Rent made its debut 100 years after the opera it was based on, La Boheme by Giacomo Puccini. It's Puccini. Yes. 6,453 of you got that. Viva la vie bohème. The Bohemian Life. The showstopper Act 1 finale. Ugh. Gives me goosebumps every time. Which song is in the same musical as There's No Business Like Show Business? Luck Be a Lady, Let Me Entertain You, Anything You Can Do. Nothing like a competitive duet. And nothing like a lady telling her man, anything you can do, I can do better in the 1940s. Hey, 3,541 of you got that. Oh yeah, there's no business like show business. And yes, both songs are in Annie Get Your Gun, the fictionalized life story of Annie Oakley. Q15. The Lion King made Julie Taymor the first woman to win a Tony for which of these musical categories? Book, directing, lighting design. The animated movie of The Lion King was a giant hit, but Julie Taymor had never seen it until she was asked to design and direct the musical version, and she killed it because she was the first woman to win a Tony for directing. Directing! Yes, 3,407 of you got that. We had about 2,500 players out on that question. I say HQ Matata. No worries. Q16. Which Hamilton character was played by the same actor from its Vassar workshop to Broadway premiere? Aaron Burr, George Washington, or Angelica Schuyler? It's hard to imagine Hamilton without Leslie Odom Jr., but only 3 original Broadway cast members were there from the very beginning when it was being workshopped at Vassar. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Daveed Diggs, and Christopher Jackson, aka George Washington. George Washington's your answer. Yes, 1,983 of you got that. You're not throwing away your shot. You're moving on. Q17, let's do this, players. So good. The actress who originated the role of Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd played what TV character? Daphne Moon, Rhoda Morgenstern, or Jessica Fletcher? What TV character? Running a pie shop was good business for Angela Lansbury. She won her 4th Tony for the role, though she won my heart as Jessica Fletcher in Murder, She Wrote. Jessica Fletcher is your answer. 2,671 of you knew that. Mystery writer and amateur detective in Cabot Cove, Maine, which apparently is the murder capital of the U.S. Do we have any players from Cabot Cove, Maine? Is it the murder capital? Are there a lot of murders there? Let me know. All right, coming up, our next prize question. Here we go. Which Golden Girl starred in the original production of Fiddler on the Roof? B. Arthur, Estelle Getty, or Betty White? Another crossover performer. So talented. A veteran stage actress, she played Yenta, the gossiping matchmaker, in the 1964 original production. It's B. Arthur. B. Arthur, yes. 1,896 of you got that. We need a mashup of If I Were a Rich Man and Thank You for Being a Friend. Who's on it? Betty? Betty White? Can we count on you? All right, guys, it's time to decide. We are offering 1,000 coins to 1,896 players. There's 3 questions left until the prize. Are you gonna take the coins? Are you gonna keep going? What you gonna do? Let me know. We got 543 players choosing to take the coins, and we have 1,353 still playing. Whew. So close. Let's do this, guys. One of the Avenue Q writers co-created what musical? Book of Mormon, Little Shop of Horrors, The Producers. Co-created what musical? When Trey Parker and Matt Stone saw Avenue Q, they knew they wanted Robert Lopez's help with their new musical, Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon, yes, 1,099 of you got that. Most of you got that. Well done. You know, puppets and Mormons, they've got more in common than you think. I don't recommend taking your mom to either one if she's, shall we say, delicate. Q20. Courtney, take your break is an off-memed line from what musical? Mean Girls, Legally Blonde, or School of Rock? It's not in the movie version. Gotta see the musical. One of the best lines of this musical comes from saleswoman number 2, because there are no small roles, only small actors. Oh my God, you guys, is the name of the number, and the name of the musical is Legally Blonde. 823 of you got that. Oh my God, you guys made it to the final question. You made it through 20 questions about Broadway musicals. You did Act 1, Act 2, and here we are for the finale. It's question 21. Les Miserables originally premiered in what city? Paris, New York City, or London? I dreamed a dream that you won HQ at the beginning of tonight's show. And did you? West End and Broadway are popular premiere spots for musicals, but Les Mis got its start in Paris. Makes sense, the musical was originally in French, so yeah, Paris is your answer. We have 153 winners, yes! Savagery on that last question, but hey, look at that payout. 653 to 153 winners. You should be so proud. Were you singing along with me the entire time? We have Ice Tray 23 with some delicious pasta. I'm starving, so please feed me. I don't care if you use your 653 to do it or make me some pasta. Mag Michael, I don't know, it's cut off, but congratulations to you. Katie F, you and your cute dog just won. Biggest B something. You won. Congratulations, winners. You're amazing. And congrats to everyone who leveled up tonight. And if you didn't win tonight's game, maybe the sun will come out tomorrow. I could quote Broadway musical lyrics all night long, and I pretty much have. So this game was a dream come true for me. Thank you so much for playing. I've been your host, Sarah Priebus. You can follow me on social media and send me your favorite musical. I want to know. Join us all week for more games and more prizes. Good night, my someone. Good night, my love.